Professor Langdon, you said before, I've got a study, Langdon, sorry. I have a study here that says, in regards to the length of the spike protein or the duration of the spike protein, in reality, clinical studies now report that modified SARS MA2 routinely persist, mRNA routinely persist up to a month from injection and can be detected in cardiac and skeletal muscle at sites of inflammation and fibrosis, while the recombinant spike protein may persist a little over a half year in the blood. Would you like me to give you a copy of that on notice?
Thank you.
That's okay. Yeah, and that was June 2024 by Lazaro Boris. So I thought you might like to know that because that's what the studies are saying now. I'm just sorry, I got caught short there. Have you, given that there's that study, have the TGA ever actually conducted any tests themselves, or histology testing, for example, to determine how long the spike protein, or pathology tests, how long the spike protein lasts in the blood, or what tissues the spike protein enters, or organs?
So can I just before I go
Please.
to Professor Lang, can I just clarify, do you mean, Senator, has the TGA commissioned its own study of human histology?
Yeah, or pathology done testing to determine the length of how long the spike protein from the vaccine remains in the body.
Okay.
Senator, the TGA does not do research. It doesn't commission research of this nature. The TGA has a very robust process for ensuring safety, quality and efficacy of vaccines, and all of this information as presented to us by the sponsors throughout the course of the registration process would have been evaluated and deemed as suitable.
Okay, just because the product assessment report said that you didn't do longitudinal studies, carcinogenic testing, genotoxicity studies.
Again, we do not
with
test.
Immunocompromised. That's the Pfizer. I'm not saying you did it. You should have done it. I'm saying Pfizer. It said in the product assessment report that the sponsor, Pfizer, didn't do those testing. You haven't contacted the people that put in adverse injury reports, and you're not aware of contemporary studies that show that spike protein lasts a long time. So can you understand why I'm sceptical when you say that the testing's thorough? Because I'm struggling to see the evidence for that.
Senator, on the huge wealth of evidence supporting the safety and the quality and the efficacy of these vaccines, I am intrigued as to why one particular publication, of which I've not seen, which I've not had the opportunity to evaluate the scientific robustness of that, I'm intrigued as to why one study would overwhelm or definitely negate any of the other incredible body of research.
We know the biochemistry.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have tried to finish.
Sorry, no, that's right.
Senator, I might also add, and I'm not suggesting that you're implying this, but one might infer that we are not interested in genotoxicity of this vaccine, but I would say that it is entirely in keeping with international guidelines determined by the World Health Organisation that genotoxicity studies are not conducted on non-clinical evaluation of vaccines. There were no structural alerts for genotoxicity of the two lipids used in the Pfizer vaccine. That the lipids in the Moderna vaccine were not genotoxic in bacteria or mammalian cell assays, and further, the human dose of lipids is very low and is below the threshold of toxicological concern. And given that the mRNA in the vaccines does not enter the nucleus of cells, is not integrated into the genome, it does not cause genetic damage.
Yeah,
so these are elements that we do actually undertake in line with appropriate internationally accepted mechanisms of medicines evaluation.
Yeah, that's right.
Authorised G. Rennick People First Chermside.